Hello students, how are you all? Hope you all are fine and safe. I am Neha Patel, your maths teacher. Today in this teaching learning process, we are going to see our lesson number 4, that is long and short. But before starting with the chapter, first tell me, what do you mean by long and short? Yes, they are the terms used for measuring the length of the objects. Yes, now let us do one take-off activity before we start with the chapter. Now look at the pictures given over here and you have to answer the question accordingly. Okay, now look at the first one, which is longer one. Now there is a two picture of a scale and you have to find out which scale is bigger one. Yes, which one is longer one. Now yellow one or purple one? Yes, yellow one is longer one. Now look at the picture number 2, which is shorter. Now tell me, which eraser is shorter one? Orange one or pink one? Yes, pink one is shorter one. Now you have to identify the shorter pencil. Blue one or a pencil with the spots? Yes, answer is pencil with the spots. Yes, now fourth one, which is longer one? Yellow pen or a red pen? Yes, red one is longer one. Now fifth one, which is longer? Pink watch or a blue watch? Yes, blue one is longer. Now sixth, which is shorter? Pink one or green one? Yes, green one is shorter one. Yes, so now you are clear with the term long and short. Now let us start our chapter. Now look at this picture. There is one boy whose name is Lally and he is helping his father at his shop. Yes, now they are selling rope. Now one day one farmer came to buy some rope. Now look what the farmer is saying. Can you give me 7 arms of rope? Now farmer wants 7 arms of rope. So what Lally did? Lally measured the rope according to his arms length and gave it to the farmer. But there was a problem. When the farmer measured that rope, it comes to only 6 arms. Why it happened so? It happened because the arm length of Lally and the farmer is different. Yes, Lally's arm is shorter as compared to the farmer's arm. Okay, in earlier period, length was measured with the span of hand, arm length or a stride. Yes, before the measuring tool, before using measuring tool, earlier people used to measure the length of object by hand span, arm length or a stride, but it differ from person to person. So there arises a need of measuring tool. Yes, nowadays we use measuring tools such as ruler, meter tape. Yes, now look here. This is a picture of a ruler which you use in your drawing period to draw some lines. Now we are going to see how you can use this ruler for measuring the length of the object. Now this ruler can be used to measure the length of an object which is smaller. Yes. So now let us see how we can measure the smaller object with the help of the scale. Yes, now here we have to measure the length of the crayon. Yes, now look here. How we can do is we can place the number 0 which is written in your scale at the one end of a crayon and you have to see where the other end of crayon stop. Yes, it stopped on 8 number. That means the crayon length is 8 centimeter. Yes, now we want to measure the length of a glass. How we can do? We have to keep our scale in a standing position such that one end of glass is at 0 and we have to see that where the other end of glass stops. Yes, it stops at 14. That means the length of a glass is 14 centimeter long. Yes, now here one activity is there for you. You are given pictures of different pencil and you have to measure its length. Yes, so look at the first one. Yes, the pencil stops at number 2. Yes, the length of pencil stops at 2. So how long it is? It is 2 centimeter long. Now look at the purple one. It stops at 8. That means it is 8 centimeter long. Now red one, it stops at 3. That means it is 3 centimeter long. And the pink one, it stops at 7. So it is 7 centimeter long. Yes, now this was about measuring the objects which is smaller in size. But what if we want to measure the objects that is bigger in size? Yes, let's suppose if we want to measure the length of a table or a bed sheet. How we can measure such a big objects using that scale? We can't do. Yes, so we can measure the length of a bigger objects by using meter rod or a measuring tape. Now do you know how many centimeter makes a meter? 100 centimeter makes 1 meter. Yes, so 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter. Now here we want to measure the length of a vehicle. Yes, we can do so by using measuring tape. Yes, now look, here the length of vehicle is 5 meter. Now let's suppose if we want to measure the height of a tree, it can also be measured by using measuring tape. Here the height of a tree is 18 meter. Yes. Now this was about measuring the length. Now what if we want to measure the distance between the two places? Let's suppose if we want to measure the distance between your school and your home. How we can do so? We use the term kilometer. Yes, kilometer is a unit for measuring distance. Now, do you know how many meter makes 1 kilometer? 1000 meters makes 1 kilometer. Yes. So, students, we had seen different units of measuring length. Now 1 centimeter equals to 10 millimeters. 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter and 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meter. So here we had clear with our chapter that is long and short. Hope you had enjoyed the video. Thank you.